They say everything has a story. Here's a story that one Indiana man found in his 1959 Chevy Bel Air. He found a love letter from a woman to a man dated February 7th, 1963. The man wanted to track down the rightful owner of the letter, and that person happens to be right here in Wichita. Melissa Shepard has the story, new tonight at 10.
Roger, that letter is at Wade Waterbury's Wichita office right now. It has special meaning to him because of who wrote it.
It's a love letter from a woman missing her man.
Last sentence she writes is, "Let's get married."
Found in a beat-up car from the 50s.
It wasn't in the best shape of all the 59s up there, partially eaten by mice.
But the car caught the eye of Dean Sparks. He bought it at an auction in Nebraska and towed it about 800 miles away to Indiana. That's when he found the fragile piece of paper in the floorboard.
Pulled the front seat out, and laying in amidst all the trash and seat cushion was a letter.
Sparks was committed to finding the owner of the letter. He found out it was written by Beverly Barber to a Ronnie Waterbury.
He had called me. He goes, "Well, believe it or not, I bought your dad's 59 Chevrolet." And under the seat was a letter that had been written to him.
The letter was from Wade Waterbury's mother.
Believe it or not, just a few months later, in that exact same car where Dean found the letter, they eloped and got married in May of 1963.
Waterbury says hearing about his parents' letter was emotional.
I had set down the phone and said, "Excuse me, Dean, I said, that takes me back because my parents are both gone now."
Now that letter has a rightful home, all thanks to what one man saw in a beat-up car.
It had a life before I ever got it. I was just really interested in what it was and who had it, especially since this car still had a lot of possessions in it.
Truly, that car was a time capsule with the good stuff still left inside.
Waterbury says he plans to mail copies of the letter to his mother's two sisters. His parents grew up and lived the rest of their lives on a farm in Pierce, Nebraska. That's where the car and letter were sitting from 1967 to last September when it went up for sale.
Dean Sparks posted this time-lapse video of the restoration of the 1959 Chevy Bel Air on YouTube. He shared the video with Wade, and the two have been in touch quite a bit since then about the progress.